Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to just sit down and do my makeup, get ready with me. And I'm going to use that Lisa Eldridge foundation again. If you haven't seen that, my review on that foundation is up on my channel right now. And if you've missed it, for me, the foundation was just okay. All right, so I'm going to give it a try on camera today, another try. So I'm going to start out with my eyes today just to get that out of the way. And I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Colorfix Nude. Is this our Colorfix Nudes? I don't know, or mattes. Anyway, it's in the shade 9. I used to use this quite a bit when I had my my lash extensions. So I really haven't used it in a while. Yeah, so I wanted to come on camera. I've used the foundation again on my own. Just to see if, you know, just to give it another try. Because sometimes your first opinion isn't always the right opinion. So I do have some more thoughts on the foundation. And that's why I wanted to come on camera and use it while I do my get ready with me. All right, so I was just using that as a base because I just want to use all creams on my eyes today. So I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks, the Lightwork 3 palette. I also have a review on this palette up on my channel. And I'm gonna use the shade Solar Rain that I was saying Solarium when I first reviewed it. I'm gonna use Solar Rain. Where is it? Solar Rain and Spacesuit. I'm just gonna find a way to mix the two. I haven't used it like this before, like with this base, but I know this base, it's a very good base, makes everything pop, and it's her base as well. All right, so I'm gonna start off with Spacesuit. And about the foundation, I mean, I've been loving, and I'm using my Sonia G, one of the brushes from the Sky Eye Set. I've been using a lot of tinted moisturizers, right? Because I find that I really like them. And so I don't mind something being skin light because like I said, I've used, but it's like, although this is, I would say this, the Lisa Eldridge, oh wow, look at me, right? With color. The Lisa Eldridge foundation is probably the most skin-like foundation I've ever used. And for me, it wasn't so much of a good thing. Like, so that was definitely like one of the things. But, you know, as I go along in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I'm saying this. All right. Ooh, this is bright, right? But it's pretty. So I've been using my Natasha Denona bronze palette so much, especially for the fall. I think it's like such a perfect fall color. So I'm just going on my brow bone with this shade right here. It's called Alloy. Where is it? It's like you see stuff opposite when you look at the camera. All right, so it's here. Let's put a little bit on my brow bone. Yeah, so I was talking about the foundation, right? So like I said, I've worn it one time after that because a lot of people in the comments were telling me how pretty it looked and stuff like that. Like, to me, I didn't really see that it looked that pretty, but it was almost like so skin-like. Like, I looked as though I wasn't wearing like anything, and to me it didn't really flatter me. But you know, let's see. All right, I'm back with lashes on, and they're both playing me. They're lifting up, so don't mind it. All right, so before I put the foundation on, though, I'm going to try to zap it up a little bit more today, see if it makes a difference for me. So I'm going to use my Auric, this Luminizer. By the way, she restocked. So if you were ever wanting a different shade, I don't know if she still has product available, but I know she restocked. So this is in the shade Axinite. So I'm just going to dot some on my face quickly, and then go in with the foundation. I don't use my old hand. I like taking my ring finger and just like buffing this in. And I use this a lot with a lot of my foundation, so hopefully this shouldn't be anything, you know, that would distort the foundation too much. And also, since this is a medium coverage, I'm just gonna correct my pimples. I'm using my Clé de Peau concealer in Nutmeg. I mean, correcting with Clé de Peau, right? Like, this is just original bougie. But it's kind of has a correcting shade, so I've been using it to correct. Put a little bit right here, my left eye where I have some darkness. All right, so to the foundation, right? And like I said, my review is up. I have the shade 30. I can't stand it up. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I know now I don't like that. I want to stand my foundations up. All right, so let me go in with 2.5 pumps, because the last time I used it, I used 2.5 pumps, but I used it off camera. And I'm gonna dot it on my face like I did both times that I used it. And if I need any more, I am going to build it up. What I must say about it though, you can build it up. It doesn't look crazy because it's literally skin. This is the thing with this foundation. So if you're full coverage, beat cake face girl, I don't know if you would like this. Let's just blend it in. And this color is a little warm for me, but it matches my face pretty well. So I do like the shade, and I like the way it warms up my skin. All right, so I'm gonna apply whatever is left on the back of my hand, like around my chin and other areas where I think I could use a little bit more, like this area, because I can still see my pimples, the scarring from my pimple, not a pimple, the scars from the pimple. So, all right. So this is her blended out, right? I have a nice little glow here because of the Auric, the Glowlust. Because the last time I wore it, the first 2 times I wore it, I didn't use the Axinite, and it was a little, you know, dry on me because I have dry skin. Oh my god, my lash is coming off. All right, I fixed my lashes. I think. All right, so see, so the thing is with this, especially if you're seeing this video for the first time, you didn't see my first video, because now I have more thoughts, because like I said, I've used it before. This is my skin, right? This is my skin. So I think that's what my brain has to get used to. It doesn't look as though I'm wearing anything. Even with my tinted moisturizers, although I would always say skin-like, I can still see I'm wearing something. With this, it's like, it just disappears into my skin and becomes my skin. And I am a full coverage kind of girl too, although I like my tinted moisturizer. So I have to accept the fact that, okay, it doesn't look as though I'm wearing any foundation. I like foundation. I love a complexion product like a foundation on my face. And maybe that's what it is. Anyway, let me stop rambling and go in with concealer, of course. My new favorite, the NYX concealer. I also have a review on this up as well. Feel free to check it out. I have everything listed in the description box as well. And I love this concealer for this, as with this foundation as well, because this is very hydrating and like super moist. So I think it's a good combination. All right, so see what I'm talking about? And I think I've looked at 2 reviews so far after I did my review, and everybody was saying the skin-like thing, and I now see it. So I have to get used to, I mean, I added the concealer so I can see the concealer, like I added stuff. And like I said, when you put this on initially, it's really, really pretty. But like I said, I have to get used to the fact that it's almost like I just have the Auric and I put some concealer on, because the foundation just like becomes one with my skin. I've never experienced that before with a foundation, and that's not a bad thing. That could be a good thing, especially for a lot of people. I just have to get used to that. I think that was a big part of it. All right, so the cream contour, I'm going to use my Tom Ford this dual intensity thing, contour in intensity 3. Yeah, so now that I know that this is, because this is what it is. It's skin. And I think that's probably what threw me on. Threw me off. I was so like underwhelmed by it. I mean, I'm getting used to it. I'm still not jumping up and down, but I'm getting used to the fact that it's like literally my skin. Because even now, I can't tell I have foundation on. And if you don't own this concealer, this NYX concealer, it's 11 bucks. That's all I'm gonna say. You need it. Even if you have a million concealers like me, you need that concealer. All right, so I'm gonna set my under eye, of course, with my Laura Mercier loose powder in the shade Honey. And because I'm really getting used to this foundation, like not even being there, it's my skin, I'm definitely warming up to it. All right, so with this concealer though, and I wanted to show this on camera, you have to be, well, at least for me, let me know how you guys, what's your experience with it. I have to go very gently. I can't push it too much because sometimes it gets patchy. So I have to gently tap, 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 tap. Like tap it out. See? And when you do that, nothing, it doesn't lift up or it doesn't get patchy or anything like that. All right, let's continue. I got interrupted so many times. All right, so I'm gonna lightly powder it with my Fenty powder in Hazelnut. No surprise there. I'm gonna use my beauty sponge. Like I said, I'm warming up to it. I'm still not jumping up and down. Like I'm seeing myself here. This is the 3rd time I'm wearing it. It's nice, but for the amount of foundations I have and for this price, I need to be like wowing. I need to be more impressed with this foundation. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna lightly powder. And I'm not gonna add anything else to the sponge because it's self-set and I can see. I'm not gonna powder. Let's see. And I have dry skin, so. So this is what it's looking like. Lightly powdered. I just wish I was more excited about it. I don't know. But like I said, it's pretty, but it's just like, okay, you know? It's somewhere in the middle of the road. I wanted to be wowed by it. I don't know. I mean, my skin does look pretty. I don't know, I just want to be wowed by it, I guess. And some of the comments I got, like people were like really surprised I didn't like it that much, because I never said I hated it. I said it looked pretty initially and everything. And one of the comments, somebody actually said they were disturbed. Let me just put this palette back so I can create some more room. Yeah, so somebody said they were disturbed. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Giorgio Armani blush. This is in Brick Red. This is a cream blush. Maybe I should put it on, but I'm not wearing that much powder, right? It's so pretty. I've used it on my channel before. I've just been into oranges, as you can see. That's why I went for this eye. And it looks nice with the lashes, I think. It doesn't look as bright anymore, because when I first put it on, I was like, whoops, did I think this through? Isn't this pretty? Just nice. So, okay, it went on nicely. Nothing lifted up. And I'm going to go over this with a powder blush. Anyway, I mean, what's the sense of having a whole bunch of makeup and, you know, you don't use it? So when I do my makeup, I layer stuff. And it's like, I really like use my makeup. But isn't that super pretty? I think it's such a pretty orange. Also, like, if you don't own this, you should definitely purchase it. And when I say these things, I don't literally mean that you have to buy it, because somebody had said that to me one time. I'm just saying because I like it, you know. And then I'm gonna go in over it with my blush from MAC in Talent Glow. You guys know I love this blush as well. Just put a little bit, tap, 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 tap. Then I'm just gonna set my face. I shot the Tilbury settings for as well. And I know this probably contributes to my face being dry, but I just love this. I just love the spray so much. All right, now for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty highlighter palette. Now this was an impulse buy when I was in Sephora. It's part of her Obsessions, those little palettes. This is called Rich Glow. And this really shocked me how pretty it is. And I've been using this quite, whoops. I've been using it quite a bit. And it's like really pretty. And it gives like a nice blinging highlight. Look at this. Isn't that super pretty? And it looks like wet. Like, I was not expecting this much pigmentation from this little palette, and I'm barely like tapping. See that? See that highlight, right? Jesus, it's good. And especially when your skin is a little damp like mine, super pretty. So if you want your cheeks to be like, I mean, not everybody likes this, but you know, super cute, right? All right, now for lips, I've been loving a good nude lip, and I love my, I threw it out though, the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip in Slay Tan, but that stuff is so dry. Like, you use it like a couple times and it's dry. So I realized I had Max Kingster, and I think this is a dupe for that liquid lipstick. So if you owned that Smashbox and you hate that formula as well, Max Kingster is an exact dupe, in my opinion, and of course much more comfortable and wouldn't dry than this is in a bullet. Isn't it a beautiful nude for the skin? Such a nice nude. And I'm just using this brown lip liner that I got from a friend. And see, you see my face, right? Am I wearing foundation? I don't know. It's like my skin. It looks like my skin with concealer, and I have my highlighter, and I did my eyes and stuff like that, but it's my skin. So that's what I have to get used to. It's so if anybody says to me, what do you think of this foundation? Any adjective, the first thing I'm going, skin, 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 skin. It's so skin-like. So if you're a natural kind of person, you love these skin-like looking foundations, you would actually love this. I have to really get used to it. Like I said, this is the most skin-like foundation I've ever used in my entire life. All right, so, oops, that was a loud clap. Girl, anyway. So this is the end of the video of me retrying this foundation on camera, and I'm getting used to it. It's pretty. But it's just, I'm still not wowed. I'm so sorry, because I feel like afterwards we see some of the comments, I was like, oh my God. But it's like, you know me, I could just only be myself. And it's pretty and everything. It's just going to be like, well, you know, one of these pretty foundations, one of my pretty foundations that I own, sort of middle of the road to me. I'm definitely more used to it now because I've accepted it's like my skin. I'm not going to see a whole bunch of covers. Because looking at my skin, except my face, except for like the concealer, I don't look as though I'm wearing any foundations. Like I just put this stuff over my bare skin, so like the foundation is not even there. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and to all the people who love when I do get ready with me videos, this is for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.